Hello, everyone, and welcome back to yet another political episode. We got our 2024 February House of Representatives prediction today, and we are going to be basically looking at. Um, uh, I'm kind of going. My prediction is kind of in line with the polls, if you will. This is kind of my prediction. I don't think. I hope you don't think it's lame, but um, it's kind of. This is kind of how I'm kind. Same thing I'm kind of predict because I don't honestly not familiar with the House of Representatives that much that I am with counties and with states. So yes, I know that obviously I know the big ones, like big dark red ones, like for instance, I know how my own district votes. I know how New York votes. I know a lot of how these New York of how regular seats vote vote. But in order to make this a more shorter video, because I've done a run round and it took over 50 minutes to go through every single district and where I thought it would probably go. And that's not worth my time, and it's definitely not worth your time. So, in order to make this a video worth to watch, I am going to go ahead and use 270 to win. It's not my favorite. It's very laggy. So, but um, it. I think we're going to go ahead and do it anyway. So let's start off with the toss-ups. So there's 24 toss-ups here. We're going to go ahead and take a look at them. New York. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and use the tilt in these because 270 already has a whole it has it all shaded using a color palette. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to predict this as a leaning conservative. In my other previous predictions, I had that. But we can clarify New York. New York. Yes, this is the 22nd district of New York. We can check. '22nd district of New York. Yes, this is more of a toss up. However, seeing that the incumbent is running in this election, I would imagine that Brandon Williams would probably still win the seat regardless. So we're gonna give this a tilting for him. What about this seat right here, New York 19? New York Congressional 19th District. We go click here. We see this is a tilting Republican according to a Inside Elections report. So yes, it's also another Republican, Marcus Molinaro. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call it for Molinaro today. Um, just for the so for now, this is a Molinaro win. Looks like Rhode Island too is going solid this time. New York 17. This is a Republican district, red district. Um, But the question is, will it go Republican or will it go for the Democrats? Will it be a flip? So Michael Lawler is holding this district. This is District 17. So it says there's one poll, Mondaire Jones. That seems to be oh yes, this is the Democratic primary. I keep forgetting. This is the Democratic primary. Mike Lawler versus Mondaire Jones. It looks like this is one of the first polls in this race. Mike Lawler is running in this election. We also have the Democrat. It looks like Mondare Jones most likely will get in. This is basically our first poll. Mike Lawler would win. So we're going to go ahead and give this a tilting red. Let's talk about these two districts. This one's open because this was George Santos's district, who got booted out. The question is that district going to go either for a Democrat or a Republican? Seeing that George Santos, as we can all agree, was a horrible representative. He lied his way into office. He's a big neocon. I'd expect this to go blue all the way. So yes, my opinion. Jack Martins versus Josh Lafazan. This is generic polling once again. Seems like in this district in which George Santos really screwed himself up on, Jack Martins has basically beaten Josh Lafazan and Robert Zimmerman. However, Zimmerman and Lafazan have withdrew their from their primary. So where's Lafazan? Robert Zimmerman had declined to run in this election. Polls has him losing. Lafazan has withdrew. So we know that most likely this will not be the case. Jack Martins will most likely not be beating them, and this would most likely be a tilting flip. So Austin Chang. And then there's also Tom Solzy, former U.S. representative from this district, a candidate for governor in 2006 and 2022. Tom Solzy, yeah, he probably would win this. So we're going to go ahead and call this for Democrats. Tilt. So then there's this district, Anthony D. Esposito, here. And that district is 4. District 4. So we're going to go ahead and call District 4. District 4 is going to be tilting Democrat. I have a feeling we might have to call this one for Democrats. This is the Democratic primary. So as of right now, though, it seems as we Democrats will be flipping this district. Anthony Desposoto has lost the election. So we're going to go ahead and call this for Democrats. 206 to 210. Let's go to Pennsylvania. The state of Pennsylvania right now, and we're going to... We have these two districts right here. You should see. We have the 8th and 7th districts. So we're going to go take a look at Pennsylvania District 8. Yeah, it's most likely going to be tossed up and Democrat, most likely. It's tilting Democrat as it's looking like that. We have Matt Garwright, is the main Democrat. However, one poll saying, "Oh, we want a different candidate than Matt Cartwright." But then you have a generic Republican, and a generic Republican would be able to beat him. So I don't know if Matt Cartwright is much of a weak guy. So he is the incumbent in this said district. There is also Rob Bresnahan Jr. from a construction company CEO, but he doesn't seem possible. He seems pretty weak. No offense, I don't think a CEO could go as far as winning a House representative. I know they have, but this guy, I don't know. It's your judgment. It's your call. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna call it for Cartman anyway. This is his district. I don't know why is he a controversial guy. I guess he's an establishment Democrat, I'm assuming. So let's take now a look at the 7th district. This is 7th district. We just covered the 8th district. Just want to clarify. Yes, that was the This is the 7th district here. Tilting Democrat. As of right now, we will be calling this for Susan Wild, who most likely will win the Democrat primary. She is the incumbent, so we will go ahead and call this race for her. Let's now take a look. We're going now to New Jersey. We take a look at the state of New Jersey. We're going to go and take a look. New Jersey 7. The 7th district. According to polls, we are having this going up for Republicans. Some sources are saying leaning, some sources are saying tilting, but I can safely say that this probably will be conservative. So, yeah, this is why I don't like 270 to win. However, we'll just see. I don't like to use the down slides because I'm lazy. I'd rather move the map myself, or I think that's just lazy, just using that self altogether. We're just gonna get rid of these ads. They're annoying. Anyway, here's Virginia too. That is holding Virginia Beach. If I've mentioned in the past, Virginia Beach is a conservative city. It's voted for Biden, technically for the very first time. But overall, Virginia Beach is more of a conservative city. It's a red city. It's the biggest city in Virginia. And if Republicans win that, boy, they can really do some damage to the Democrats when it comes to winning in Virginia. It's more of a swing city now, so it's more if they win it, if they lose it, it's how you can go when it comes to that. So Virginia too. Most likely Republicans, tilting Republican, leaning Republican. We don't really have much polls, but the incumbent representative is Jen Kiggins. I'm going to go ahead and call it for her for now. So let's take a look at North Carolina 1. Don Davis is occupying this district here. This is, I believe, the wrong map. This is 2024. Okay. Yes, Don Davis. Don Davis, North Carolina. In District 1. So, and Don Davis is a Democrat. This is R+1. I don't know why, but yes, Don Davis, a presumptive candidate for the election. This is more of a toss-up. There's no really poll indicating that Don Davis will lose, but since he is the incumbent, we're going to go ahead and call it for him. Otherwise, there's a consulting firm owner and retired U.S. Army colonial and a farmer and nominee for this district for 2020 and 2022. Yes, I would say Sandy Smith would be the best. Well, otherwise, there's also Lori. There's also Lori Buckout would also be recommended. So we're going to go ahead and call this for, tilting Democrat. So, Republicans are in the lead by 213. So, we're going to go to Ohio, and that is the next state that is on our list. So, Ohio. In the state of Ohio, we are taking a look at that's the U.S. Senate election. We want to take a look at this district. This district is Ohio 13. Ohio 13 is occupied by Amelia Sykes. I don't know. But this is most likely a tilting, leaning Democrat. Otherwise, if there's a generic Republican, generic Democrat, Republican would win by a little bit. I want to believe that there's this county. Yeah, this part is a blue county. So yeah, this is a Democrat district for sure. I keep forgetting that. I keep thinking it's like, oh, it's a swing. Well, technically it's kind of swing, but there's some liberal areas. I guess in those liberal areas, I don't know why, but we're gonna call it blue. We're gonna call it for her. Emilia Sykes wins. That Republican is to be determined. But right now, we are going to go ahead and we got Ohio down. Perfect. Michigan 7. That's a toss up also. Tom Barrett has raised a lot of money. Who's occupying this district? Elisa Slotkin. Oh, wait, but Slotkin's running for the U.S. Senate in Michigan. So this is an open race. So we have Curtis Hertel Jr. And then we have Tom Barrett. Barrett, former state senator from the 24th district. And then Curtis Hertel Jr., state senator, and nephew of a former U.S. Representative Dennis Hertel. This is a close one. But we're going to take a look. Yeah, this is what it looked like, the results. With that there, though, I think that this might go Democrat. Like, look at that. We're going to probably give it to the Democrats because of the history. I can't let go of that history, you know. So we're going to kind of look at, let's see. I want to take a look at Iowa. Iowa has the third district. That is a swing district. I think personally that district will probably go for Republican Party. We can check. My previous prediction had that go for the Republicans, but I want to clarify and double check real quick. We can say yes, this is going for Republicans. Nope. Yes, Democrats are catching up, by the way, just to be aware. So, Omaha. Now, Omaha, this district has a Republican. That is Don Bacon. Don Bacon is owner of this district represents this district in Omaha. This district, as you know, flips back and forth between Democrats and Republicans, but I'll have to tell you, this district, I don't know, tends to go to Republicans more in these elections. As it is more swing in presidential elections. So let's see. Nebraska. So even. Yes, both incumbents are running. Don Bacon. Oh yeah, this is the second district. Yes, this is the second district. Yeah, that's the Omaha district. Yeah, leaning Republican. October, and it was more of a toss-up. Yes, Tony Vargas is kind of slow on the money. So yeah, we're gonna call it for the incumbent Don Bacon. Here. Let's take a look at New Mexico. Now, New Mexico, Republicans have been eyeing at this district. Gabriel Vasquez occupies this district, represents this district. This is the third district, the second district, excuse me. here, the 2nd district in New Mexico. So that district, yes, gave Vasquez here. Toss up, leaning. All right. That is in 2023. A poll coming out during these predictions shows his opponent, Yavit Terrell, winning this election by 1. However, so that could be probably the case. This is most likely a toss up, but since there is a poll, technically I will be giving this to his opponent. So we're going to go ahead and call this for Republicans. Republicans still holding their lead by 6. This one's held by, that's Colorado 8. I have a feeling that one's going to go for Democrats. I don't know about you, but we can check. Yes, this one's probably going to go for the Democrats. Yes, we can call this one for the Democrats today. Is this a lag? Great. Call it for Dems. We're going to call the Arizona district. These 2 districts for Republicans here, just simply because it's getting long, it's getting late. I'm gonna wrap up this video. We can say that the Republicans won the House of Representatives by now. Here, I'm just going by my previous knowledge, if you will. Republicans having 21 seats. That's good. All right. Wait, is this Democrat? I don't know. I think this is Democrat. Yes, it's Democrat. Pardon me. We can check. Let's see. Oregon. Oregon 5. Yep, Happy Valley. That's a happy place. I have a feeling this is going to go Democrat. A lot of people are yelling at me. This is Democrat. This is Democrat. Washington 3. Yeah. And yeah, I guess that concludes our predictions. Republicans shall win 222 houses in the United States House of Representatives. Democrats set to win 213. So that is my prediction. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching this video. I want to see you all in the next political episode.